No.
Good day, this is Jumel and I am here as your English teacher for today. I hope you are all in good shape right now because we were up on another fun and productive learning experience. Before we start with our new lesson, I have a short video presentation to give you a hint about on what will going to be our next topic for this day. Please watch this.
Good morning!
Magandang umaga,
Maayong buntag,
maupay nga aga,
Diyos maray na aga.
maayang ayabang,
maayong aga,
naimbag abigat. Good evening,
magandang gabi,
maayong gabi,
maupay na gabi,
Diyos maray na bagi po.
maayang abingi po.
maayong hapon,
Naimbag nga aldaw. Yes?
oo,
Oo.
oo,
Iyo.
who,
When? No.
hindi,
Wala.
di,
Dai.
hindi, agpakawanak,
Sorry.
pinagsisisihan ko.
Ikasubo ko.
Pasaylo ako,
Pantalan tiip.
pasensyahan lang ako, pagkawanenak,
I love you.
mahal kita,
Nahigugma ako nimo.
hinihigugma ko ikaw,
Namutan ta ka.
Masaya kong ang kilala ka.
palanggata ka, ipadpagtag ka,
Goodbye.
paalam,
Hantod sa sunod.
ari na ako,
Paaraw.
Ako na.
hasta sa liwan, agpakadaak,
Thank you.
salamat,
Salamat kaayo.
salamat,
Diyos mabalos.
Salamat po.
salamat, agyamanak,
There it is. I would like to thank the high school students from a school in the Philippines for the video credits. So after you watch the video, what are your observations? What are the things they talked about? If you noticed, they spoke about the different languages that we have here in the Philippines. Very nice observation. So without further ado, our newest lesson for today is all about how our national language began. Are you ready to learn? Let's go! But before we proceed, let's have these objectives. First, discuss how our national language began. Second, share opinion on the importance of having a national language. And the third one, choose the best answer to the simple test about national language using an online interactive form. Do you know what our national language is? You're right. Filipino is the Philippine national language. There are more than 150 languages and dialects in the Philippines. Tagalog, Cebuano, Waray, and Ilocano are only a few of these languages. There are 8 major languages in the Philippines. These are Tagalog, Cebuano, Ilocano, Hiligaynon, Bicolano, Waray, Kapampangan, and Pangasinan. Native speakers of these major languages constitute more than 80% of the population. Most Filipinos today speak their native language at home instead of using our national language, which is Filipino. So what is the history of our national language? During the Spanish rule, Spanish was the language used in formal schools, religious ceremonies, and government transactions. However, the Spaniards did not adopt a one-language policy. This means that the Spaniards encouraged Filipinos to use their different languages. They thought that they would have better control of them if Filipinos spoke different languages and did not understand each other. When the Americans occupied the Philippines, They made English the official language in schools and government offices. Most Filipinos learned to speak English, but it did not become the common language of the masses. It was spoken only by a small portion of the population. This gave the rise to the need for a national language. So take note of this. The Filipinos would be united if they only have one national language. So this guy right here, Manuel L. Quezon, recognized the need for a national language. He believed that a national language is a symbol of the people's freedom, independence, and unity. He emphasized the need for national language by telling a story about the differences in languages caused fights in school. The Tagalogs used to fight with the Ilocanos, the Pampangos with the Visayans, and the Visayans with the Tagalogs because they did not understand each other. So research was done on different Philippine languages to find out which one would be the basis for establishing a national language. Question: what language do you think was chosen as basis of our national language? Correct. Tagalog was chosen as the basis of our national language. It was chosen because of its advanced structure and it has the greatest number of speakers. On December 31, 1937, President Manuel Quezon proclaimed the language based on Tagalog as the national language of the Philippines, and August 13 to 19 as National Language Week, or what we called Linggo ng Wika. Because of his efforts in promoting the national language, he was later honored as the father of the national language. The 1987 Constitution states that the national language of the Philippines is Filipino. As it evolves, it shall be further developed and enriched on the basis of existing Philippine languages and other languages. The national language adopted words from different languages such as Bana or Cebuano and Mesa or Spanish. Later on, President Fidel V. Ramos declared August as the National Language Month. Let's try this. Do you know some of the cities and provinces where the major languages are spoken? Find out by matching the languages in column A with the cities or provinces in column B. Let's begin.
Go.
Now, let us check your work. Great job! You match all the correct answers. Let's remember, it's important to have one national language to unite Filipinos throughout the nation, and it is an important symbol of a country's freedom, independence, and unity. Are you familiar with this? This is an online interactive platform called Quizzes. Each question will be flashed on the screen and you only have 20 seconds to answer each of it. This is very easy if you listen to our discussion earlier. Are you ready? Great, let's start. And there you have it. I hope you learned something from me today. If you have questions and suggestions, you can find me on Messenger app at JMLMOTS. I would always love to hear it from you. Thanks and see you on our next lesson. Again, this is Janelle, waving you goodbye, stay safe, and have a happy day.